What do you get when you combine fluid animation, a beautiful orchestral score, and a picturesque landscape? You get Nomada Studios and Devolver Digital's newest title, Neva.
A love letter to strife, love, compassion, and the bonds we form through shared trauma. The game features a dialogue-less narrative where the beautiful artwork, stirring score, and careful level design feed you a tale. That tale is one of parental bonds, and how the context of the world we live in helps form those emotional connections. Our protagonist Alba discovers an antler-wielding wolf and her cub whom she helps defend from an engulfing darkness. But unfortunately, the mother wolf falls. Now Alba and her new wolf cub Neva must embark on a journey to save the world from a mysterious entity. Neva is a great example of the masterclass storytelling that can be done through this medium, and one that is certain to resonate with many players.
With a storytelling style that is definitively show, don't tell, the Nomada Studios team leaves the experience to be largely open to player interpretation. There is no dialogue in Neva, so if you are looking for a game that walks you through the story, then this title may not be for you. While I typically don't go for this style of game, I found myself pleasantly surprised at how much I came to appreciate this title.
Neva's story is told through seasons, from harsh winter to lush spring, and as Alba matures, so too does her young wolf. Watching this relationship grow and thrive as the game went on made for a really gorgeous connection. Nomada Studios' incredible art direction is on full display throughout this game, and in a year full of games striving for photorealism and a conversation frankly centered around whether or not games still count as art, Neva's watercolor paint style, the simplistic character designs, unimmaculate environments makes the lovingly crafted land feel like a breath of fresh artistic air.
Though your time with this duo is brief and wordless, the connection built between both the characters and the player is built quickly. This lovingly crafted land and art style are only outdone by the ever-present orchestral soundtrack that ties the scenes and emotions together. I found myself enjoying this title, however it is not without its shortcomings. While the levels are beautifully crafted, at times the heavily stylized nature of the game itself can cause elements of the level to be obscured, whether it's a piece of terrain that seems to be interactable, or a platform that is obscured by scenery or fog. The inconsistencies unfortunately show through the beauty.
The game rarely holds your hand or tutorializes things, leaving you with little to no guide for what you were meant to do. That being said, the platforming is graceful and Alba's movement is fluid. It was a lot of fun exploring the brush-stroked world, effortlessly jumping, climbing, and rolling around.
While this game leans more towards an experience piece, it is still a game, and the combat and gameplay must be spoken to. Unfortunately, this is the low light of the title. Neva is not meant to be an intense action game, nor a difficult platformer. However, even when judged on the lightest of scales, this game is extremely simple and linear. I would have liked to see a bit more substance to the gameplay, as the only times I fell in combat or platforming is when I started to rush due to wanting to get to the next scene.
The game offers two modes for accessibility. One is focused on Neva's story, making death an impossibility, but we found the game's combat to be so lacking in difficulty and traversal to be so benign that it didn't seem necessary.
Nomada Studios hosts a masterclass in showing how much impact can be created by weaving a beautiful world, an entrancing story, and a spectacular score together. The gameplay being a few small dull points on an otherwise masterfully cut gem. The experience of this game, while short, is worth having. I give Neva a 6 out of 10. For Hardwired, I'm Alex Richardson. Thanks for watching.